The United States Marine Corps officially opened a new USMC base and their first new base since 1952. The base, called Camp Blaz, is located on the island of Guam. Over the next 5 years, approximately 5,000 Marines from III Marine Expeditionary Force in Okinawa will shift from Japan to Guam, though only 1,300 Marines will be permanently stationed there, with the other 3,700 Marines part of a rotational force. Camp Blaz is named after Brigadier General Vicente, Ben, Tomas Garrido Blaz, a Guam native who served in the Marine Corps for 29 years, and for 4 terms as Guam's single delegate to the House of Representatives. Guam is an unincorporated American territory, and very important to the United States Marine Corps' future. Here's why. The Marine Corps' new Pacific strategy calls for groups of highly mobile Marines flitting around the Pacific. Armed to the teeth and on the lookout, these groups of Marines would be tasked with harassing the enemy in the event of another war in the Pacific. This island-hopping strategy harkens back to the Second World War, though one new element for the Corps is sinking ships by any means necessary. All of this is being planned with an eye on the Chinese Navy. This is because what the People's Liberation Army Navy lacks in quality is at least partially made up for in quantity. China's Navy is now the largest navy in the world. One of the linchpins to this new Pacific strategy is Guam. Marine Corps Commander General David Berger explained how Guam factors into USMC strategy in the Pacific, saying, "We have to spread out, we have to factor in Guam." He further explained that a wide dispersed force presence is crucial, stating, "We have to have a dispersed, distributed lay-down in the Pacific that allows us to work with all the partners and allies and deter forces like the PLA from asserting themselves in a manner that tries to rewrite the global norms that have been well established in the past 70 years. So, our posture must change." Another factor worth considering are the rapid advancements being made in aviation. The Marine Corps' current tiltrotor aircraft, the V-22 Osprey, would struggle to land anywhere in Asia besides a few remote Pacific islands, but from Guam, at least one of the company's prototypes, the V-247, could make it all the way to central China, not to mention the entire South China Sea. In a hypothetical Pacific conflict, Guam could command a powerful position as one of the United States' more centrally located positions in the Western Pacific, and perhaps one of the Marine Corps' more important bases in the future. Guam is likely to factor heavily into the Corps' future Pacific presence. Naval Facilities Engineering Systems Command Pacific has awarded the first of 12 planned Defense Policy Review Initiative Guam contracts. The $26.6 million firm fixed-price contracts was awarded October 30 and include 2 projects, area distribution nodes and site telecommunications cabling. According to a Navy news release, it's funded by a cash contribution from the government of Japan. Not only did the NAVFAC Pacific team include 2 projects into this one contract award, we were able to award the additional telecommunications cabling project 3 months ahead of schedule, said Will Boudra, NAVFAC Pacific Guam Program Management Office Director. Reliable Builders Inc., a small business in Tamuning, will serve as the contractor for the construction of the new state-of-the-art digital communications backbone at Marine Corps Base Camp Blaz, Guam, which will provide on-island connectivity to more than 60 facilities within the new base, along with worldwide connectivity, the release stated. "We are very pleased to have awarded this contract to a local company in Guam as it helps spread the work throughout small businesses on the island," said Regina Pasqualucci, NAVFAC Pacific Deputy for Small Business Programs. "The best way I have found to visualize this project is to think of it as the digital superhighway for Camp Blaz," said Boudra. The project will build the digital highways within the base, which will link every facility on the base to each other and those facilities with the outside world via a digital roundabout, directing every electronic communication onto its next destination in the fastest and most secure way possible. The expected completion date is May 2022.